live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up. What? You mean to tell me Think Different TV has their own merch website? I just don't believe it. What? They have hoodies, mugs, toddler tees, kid classic pullovers, bucket hats, stainless steel water bottles, woman comfort tees, crew socks, kids premium tees, baby onesies, even a premium cotton t-shirt for men. And what is that? You can use the code EARLYBIRD to get 5% off of your order. And if you have Afterpay, you can split the payments. Oh my gosh, like this is just unbelievable. What colors do we have? Ooh. Fancy. That's nice. What's up, everyone out there? Welcome to another episode of Think Different TV Reminds Me. I am your host, LaShia. What's up, y'all? How was y'all weekend? Oh my goodness, it was a crazy weekend for me. But I want to ask y'all first, Trevo, I know you're in the audience, baby. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, because we got a heck of a show today, and I don't want y'all to miss nothing that I'm saying, okay? Because we've had that episode, okay? We are on episode 101, okay? So I feel like singing Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. Only the old heads would know what I'm talking about, because a lot of these younger folks, they don't know nothing about them Dalmatians. Thank you, Triva Lafare. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're heading into episode 101, and I have a crazy topic for y'all tonight. But before we get into any of that, let me just tell y'all something, all right? It's times I want to be a homeowner, but there's other times that I'm kind of glad that I'm renting my place, because had a little snafu over this weekend. Had the water tank, water heater bust in the basement. It wasn't even mine, okay, because there's two, okay, because it's a duplex, so it was actually the second floor's water heater. And I was just like, dang, because how it happened was I was in the kitchen and I just finished washing my dishes. I turned off the water and I was like, hey, Care Bear. I turned off the water and I still heard water running. So I'm like, what the heck is this? What's going on? And I was like, where is that water coming from? So I'm listening. I looked down the basement, y'all. It was so much water down there. It was crazy. All right. So immediately I'm like, oh my gosh. But then after a while, I calmed down. I went right online. I went to the portal for my property management, and I typed water heater broken. I sent pictures, and they were they fixed it today. So that's where I'm like, homeowner versus renting. Sometimes you be like, it's not so bad being a renter, because like Trevo said, man, that's a 1,500 to 3,000 job where I'm at, pure headache. Exactly. So he said, did it look like the Titanic when Rose had to get the axe to chop Jack tree from that room? It wasn't that bad, but it was bad. It was bad. So yeah, it was fixed. All things are good now, right? So, but in the process, the guy who came to put in the water heater for upstairs, he looked at mine. He said, mine is about like the same age. So he was asking the owner, hey, do you want to replace that one too? He was like, no, let's just wait until something happens to it. So yeah, crazy. Let's get into these announcements real quick. Oh, man. Well, first off, Chivalafahara says, welcome to Think Different TV. Come on in, have a seat, grab your favorite snacks, and get ready for this week's Tdtv Hot Topic Music Video of the Week and Jeopardy. I got a little something, guys. I know I actually, I'm going to ask this at the top of the hour, and y'all leave y'all comments as we go. From here on out, because Think Different TV is becoming a network, and we are releasing a game show in April. So, do y'all still want me to continue with Think Different TV Jeopardy? Or would y'all rather me do a raffle every week where y'all submit and somebody wins every week at the end of the episode? Y'all let me know in the comments which one we should do, raffle or Jeopardy, okay? He also hashtag Tdtv, put up the brain, the TV, and the 2 exclamation points, which is Think Different TV's logo. All right. Like I said, Care Bear is in the house. And Reg is in the house. What's up, Reg? Trivalafahar already said raffle. He said raffle. He said raffle. So he's getting this popping, y'all. Y'all just let me know in the comments, Jeopardy or raffle. All right. While y'all do that, let me go to my announcements for today. As y'all know, it is hold on, y'all. I'll be forgetting sometimes to take that off. Okay. So y'all know it's Women's History Month. We celebrated International Women's Day on Saturday, which was also the anniversary of oh my gosh, Notorious B.I.G.'s passing. So it was people posting about both that day. So it was like ping pong, boom, 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 boom. But definitely Women's History Month. I made history myself. Y'all already know, 100th episode happened on March 4th. March 4th, march forward. And what happened yesterday, we marched forward in time. So now our days are going to get a lot longer, guys. I hope y'all are happy about that, because I sure am. We have Black Magazine 31, Black 31 magazine, ran by King George. This is him on the cover of the magazine. He is, this is the issue that I was featured in, and he is doing his thing. It's a digital magazine. Make sure you go ahead and follow Black Magazine 31 on IG. Show King George some love. He is definitely looking to shine a light on a lot of businesses, artists, whatever you have going on that is positive. He wants to shine a light on you. So definitely reach out to that young brother. He is doing it all from the heart. You know, he's only charging $10 per issue online. So definitely go and check him out. This was his latest issue, the February issue, where he shined a light on Brother Muhammad, who has the Black Reserve bookstore. So go ahead and get your copy today. He actually said, I'm going to be featured in the March issue. So you might have to go get 3, 4, 5 issues. We are in talks. Let's just say that. LO, Birth by the Code. This is an album that is on YouTube that I am featured on. Tracks 9 and 13. But listen to the whole album, y'all. It is fire. Show that boy some love. Go to YouTube, Birth by the Code, LO, and just listen. Free to do. Wise Choice Massage Therapy is my business. I am a licensed massage therapist. I offer Swedish deep tissue, prenatal, and chair massage. And this is my business. So If you live in the Philadelphia area and you know someone who wants to get a massage, or you are someone who is looking to book a session, you could do so today. Just hit me up at LaShia Star on IG. I'm pulling up twice in a week, y'all. Sunday, in my opinion, by Think Different TV's LaShia, is on It's Yours Radio. Shout out to the hosts and my bros, Donnie O and Beck. It's Yours Radio is every Sunday between 4 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland. Or you can listen in on www.live975.com. And you are here right now. Think Different TV. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. I thank you because you could be anywhere, but you decided to be here with me. So, mwah. All right. Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsors. So let's show our sponsors some love like this.
Go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
So here's the thing, guys. So there's going to be a few changes, all right? Hidden and Quiddits are usually aired right before the live show. However, because there's the only thing that's constant is change. The thing that is changing is that Hidden and Quiddits will now be airing on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by Think Different TV Pop, Play or Pass. So this is the newest game show coming to you in April, but we are starting the Tuesday run of Hidden and Quiddits starting tomorrow. All right, so just keep that in mind. Sunday, I'm on It's Yours Radio, Think Different TVs, in my opinion, with LaShia. Then Monday, you got the live show, Think Different TV. And then Tuesday, you have the Hidden and Quiddits for the week, followed by Tdtv's newest game show, Play or Pass. So this is going to be exciting, guys. I am still looking for sponsors. I'm still looking for contestants. If you are someone who is a big fan of trivia and bragging rights and beating someone's ass publicly with your smarts, you can definitely be assured that this is the TV game show for you. And it's also some other things happening behind the scenes, y'all. I can't divulge too much, but there's a lot happening, and I am so proud that it is happening. Listen, shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. All right, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, let's share the love by sharing the live, all right? And after you share, make sure you comment #Tdtv, all right? Share it, like it, comment, share it, #Tdtv, and that's a wrap, right? All very, very easy to do, all very free to do, free 99. So definitely share the love by sharing the live. So we have a great topic tonight, and I am excited. Wait a minute, before I even start that up, hold up, let me stop. Before I even start that, I gotta bring in this guy who's been waiting very patiently backstage. We have a special guest tonight, all right, to help break down this very crazy topic that we have. And this person is near and dear to my heart. Known him for a number of years, before Wise. So we're going to say that I knew him BW, before Wise. And he has his own radio show called The World Is Yours Radio Show, which is every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want y'all to give a warm welcome, round of applause for this guy, Mr. Dun 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 himself, Mr. No Excuses. Hello, No Excuses. How are you?
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on? What's going on? Hello, hello, Think
I'm
Different
great. I'm
TV.
great. He was waiting. He was waiting so patiently. He was like, "How long is this intro? Gosh darn it!"
Now patience is a virtue, and you was doing what you gotta do. Listen, first of all, before we even start all that, congratulations to that 100th show. It
Thank
takes a
you.
lot to do these shows. If y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes, trust me, it's a lot. So I definitely want to just give you your flowers for doing what you're doing and being able to put other people on the map with what you're doing as well. So
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to say a congratulations to you because you have been running the World Is Yours radio show for years. Guys, years. What is that? 7 years?
the sixth
6
year this
years?
year.
6
Yeah,
years.
yeah, we've been
Putting in the work, shining
trying,
the light on
man.
independent artists, doing your thing. I remember when you first started it, you was like, I need some music. And I was like, this is all I have at the moment. This is before I even released um
Air.
Air Music. Air Music. And go ahead and tell everybody what your favorite track on there was.
Oh man, see now why you want to do that to me and I can't remember the name of the song and I love it when I hear it. Like I can't think of the name. You know how many names of songs I hate to do this because
It's
I have
okay. It's
so
okay.
many.
He used to always be like, as long
That's right.
as
As long
there's
as
yes,
as
that
long
that was
as
his favorite song. He would always tell me all the time. It didn't even matter what other songs was on the album. He was like, as long as he would always play that song.
because
I
it
was like, I
was
have
you.
other
It
songs on
was
the album.
that song. That song was the epitome of showing your talent, your range. It did what it had to do. And I just, you know what I'm saying? When I get an ear on something, I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's the one. So, yeah. And
So
don't act
shout out.
like that wasn't the lead single neither.
No,
You know what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying?
no.
Like,
Let me tell you, it was a really great song. It was very challenging to do because I was still trying to find my voice and trying to find where I fit in. And it was challenging for me because when you were at Raziak Studio, shout out to C's and Faust, he's the one that produced it. And rest in peace to Faust.
yeah, rest in
Um,
peace, God.
C's he worked my nerves in the studio. Can you
That's
hit
what he
this
do.
note? Can you hit this note? Can you do this? Do that? But it turned out to be a really great record.
Definitely.
And shout out to Raziak Studios for definitely being a home. I actually went back and recorded the song with Arson 215, and that song is "Pray for My City." So we recorded that and everything at Raziak Studio. By this time, I'm a little bit more seasoned, so I know what to expect and I know what to do. But it's all a learning experience. But enough about me. I want you to take the floor now and tell everybody who you are. Introduce yourself to this audience. Let everybody know who you are, what you do, what you got going on. I'm gonna leave it up to you, my brother.
Thank you. Shout out to everybody on Think TV, Think Different TV. All of you guys that are out there that are supporting, continue to support this woman. She's doing a lot here, so make sure y'all do that. As far as me, if you don't know me, my name is No Excuses, Mr. Dentine, otherwise known as No Excuses, or the Triple H hip hop historian, Mr. Let It Roll Off Your Back, Keep It Moving. I do a show called The World Is Yours. I've been doing it for the last 6 years. The show is built on opportunity for artists that are trying to have a platform where they're being judged by their peers that do the same thing as them. And also being able to help you to not just build your craft, but also build an audience and network with people that may be able to help you get even further. I never charge to do what I've been doing the whole time. Everything has been free. It's for the artists. I do this for the culture. Um, And I also shine a highlight and put a highlight on Black entrepreneurs that are putting their businesses out there. Whether you sell shirts, whether you make candles, whether you whatever, I make sure to put that up to the forefront, because if we don't support each other, nobody will. So anybody that has music, that wants their music played, all you got to do is make sure you send your music to me at noexcuses158@gmail.com. Long as it's in before Thursday, it's going to get played. There is no, I'm not going to play it. There is no, if you feel happy about it, I'm going to put it up there. And I only give my opinion when asked. So make sure that send that stuff out to me if you want to get it played. And you can also check me out on Tuesday nights as well on the You Asked For It podcast with my man Basim the Dream. I'm also on there giving I guess the male's perspective on a lot of different social events and social media events that go on. So you can catch me Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. So, and like she said, y'all could be anywhere else, but we're happy that you with us, because without y'all, we don't have an audience. So make sure that y'all jump in, have fun, enjoy the time, and just enjoy life with your boy, man. That's what I do.
Absolutely.
I was say, wait a minute. I'm about to scratch my headphones. Like, hold on.
Listen, I have muted so you can have the floor, and then I forgot to unmute. Yeah, but there you go. Absolutely. Always a pleasure to see my bro doing his thing. And I am so honored to have you on my show tonight, because I know Monday nights are a little tricky for a lot of people, and you made time to come on here and share the time with me to discuss this topic that we're about to get into.
Oh yeah.
And I want y'all out there in TV land, hello. Make sure y'all go and follow this guy on Instagram, The World Is Yours radio show, and it's on my page. I posted him. Just go to his page and follow him.
I'm playing all your music. Send it. I want it. I want the music.
Period. And if you ain't got music, you got a business, send it his way too. He's always looking to shine a light on people. This is what is very important. Stop being crabs in the bucket, barrel, whatever the phrase is, and push people up. That's what we want to do. We want to push people up. We want to shine a light on a lot of people, and that's how you gain value. Your network is your net worth. That's how you gain value, guys. You show love to other people, and those people don't necessarily got to show you love back. But other people are going to see you showing love to other people. You may not know it. People are always watching.
All the time. That's very important. What she just said.
They're always watching. They're always watching.
You never
watching to see you accomplish your goals. They're watching to see what you do. They're watching to see you fail. But guess what? They always watching. So make sure you give them something to watch, baby. So here we go. We're going to get into this hot topic, and we're going to do it just like this.
I'm coming in hot.
Do you test your partner? Do you act sad to see if they care? Do you say something mean to them to see how they'll react? Let's talk about why we do that. Often it's a roundabout way to get our needs met, or it's a deep-rooted insecurity that people can't be trusted, especially when it comes to love. A good way to work on this is to understand if you're simply looking for closeness, or there's a need that you're trying to have fulfilled, or if it's that your partner is showing signs that they're not trustworthy or that they're not emotionally available.
Babe, so me and Justin are gonna go out tonight. Is that right?
Who's Justin?
Oh, he's just a coworker of mine. Don't worry about it.
Coworker. Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, and he found this really dope club. I don't remember the name, but it sounds really fun.
Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah. Also, to make sure I don't drink and drive, he's actually gonna be picking me up from here, just so I'm safe.
You got a Tdtv for the night, so you're being responsible. I respect that.
Oh, also, I heard there's an after party that our friends are hosting, so we might be, all night.
All right, I won't wait up for you. I'll make sure the door's locked and all that.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Theo?
What?
Why are you acting like this? Why aren't you getting more upset?
You expected me to, get mad and, puff my chest out and do all that angry shit, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Because you know that you're crossing several boundaries if you go through with tonight, right?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
And if I did any of that, then we'd be fighting in the street right now.
100%.
So why the fuck are you testing me?
So you must be aware of this. This happens in love and relationships. Partners consistently test each other and try each other. Sometimes for the women, they will test your loyalty. They will say that they will do something that they don't even intend to do just to see your reaction. A man will throw a test at you and just say something also and just see how you behave. The testing of boundaries, the testing of loyalty, the testing to see if this thing can stand the test of time, that is ongoing and unfortunately never stops in any relationship. Whatever the test thrown at you, never lose focus. Never allow these things to derail your love.
To any guy out there that's in a relationship or marriage, you need to test your woman, okay? Don't be afraid to test your woman, because guess what? She's been testing you since the day you met her. She's been analyzing you, she's been judging you, and this happens continuously, whether consciously and or subconsciously. And what you want to do is, if you have a 9-to-5, say, I lost my job a few weeks ago, I didn't want to tell you, because I figured I'd just get another job and deal with it. But I put in a bunch of applications and no one's calling me back. I don't have a job right now. If you have a business, say, you had to close your business a few weeks ago and you lost everything and you don't know what you're going to do now. And see what happens. See if her energy is going to shift to being more distant, to kind of showing subtle disrespect, or see if the opposite is happening, if she's more supportive, if she's checking up on you, if she's trying to help you look for a job. Okay? If the energy is still there, and even better, now you know you have a ride or die woman.
All right, before we even jump into this, let me tell you why this is a topic. So recently, I came across a post where a woman was talking about how her not even husband. Let me not throw that in. Her boyfriend of 3 years lost his job, and he asked her if she could contribute to him paying his mortgage. And she went on to say that she told him no, and that he later came back with a spreadsheet of everything he did throughout their 3-year relationship, and it totaled over $20K. Now, she said he's never asked me for anything, but I told him no because I felt like, that's pretty much his responsibility to take care of what he needs to take care of. And also, I'm not living with him. So, I can understand if I was living with him, but I don't. So I don't understand why I would be contributing to his mortgage. She also said that a little bit after he asked her, he came up with the money. So a lot of people were in the comments. So where does this end up being about testing? I'm going to get to it. So in the comments, a lot of people were, of course, voicing their opinion. She's selfish. Other people were saying why would she pay his mortgage? There was a lot of that. But a lot of people also said he was testing her and she failed the test. She was being tested and she couldn't handle the heat, so she got out of the kitchen. And and this is 3 years in. This is 3 years into the relationship. He broke up with her and pretty much was like, this is over. So this is where I'm at with it. What is testing in the relationship? What is testing in a relationship? Like, like the guy said at the end, it could be a guy just pretty much you're lying. You're lying to see what the reaction of your partner would be. Or you could be conveying something, a very real problem that you already have solved, to see how your partner will react. Or you're testing your partner's loyalty to see where they lie, as far as, are they going to cheat on you? Are they going to be disrespectful? And all those different things, you know. This is all examples of testing. Like the lady in my clip that I used for promotion of this show, the young lady said, oh, I'm going to see if he's going to come and sit by me, if he's going to call me while I'm at work. I'm not going to call him. I'm going to see if he called me first. It's these little cat and mouse games. And no excuses. I want you to share what's your take on what is testing. Like, what is testing to you? Is it similar to what I'm talking about, or do you have a little bit of a different view?
No, I think you summed it all up. I just feel like if it's, in my opinion, I just feel like testing is it's not needed if you have a real relationship. It's not yet you testing. First of all, last time I checked, we grown. First, that's the first thing. We're grown. I more or less feel like you're looking for red flags. You're not really testing. And if you're looking for red flags, and we're talking about in the situation that we're talking about, we're 3 years in. You still looking for red flags? Like at this point, I'm like, listen, I am not Parker Brothers. We are not gonna play Monopoly at all. Like I don't play games. You want to play, that, then go over there with that. Like and it's not and I know a lot of women maybe say, oh, he think he a grown ass man, and no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that I know who I am, and getting into the situation with you or whoever I got into it with, I got in knowing what I'm coming in here with, like as far as my loyalty, my this, my that. And when you're talking about testing people, loyalty and truth comes over time. It's nothing that you walk into a system with. It's an over time thing, and it comes through action. It comes through love, your love language. You can't. I don't feel like testing somebody, because I'm not gonna go out with my girl and then be like, yo, I'm gonna call my man that I know that's over there and have him go try and buy her a drink and see what she do. What? Like, it's almost the equivalent of going through her phone and looking for something, because you're gonna find what you're looking for. Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to test those waters? Like, it comes to that fact. And I'm like, listen, to me, I just feel like I'm not about games. Never have been about games. And if you want to be with me, like, it's more of a, you don't have to test me. It's no reason. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find whatever you're going to find in that time period of going through what you're going through. All of that testing, I'm going to tell her I lost my job. No, if my foundation is good, babe, I lost my job. We got to really hold it down till I can get something else. And if she really with you like that, then it's going to be what it is. Not, no, I'm going to tell her a lie, see how she deals with it, and then see if I'm going to leave. Like, no, I'm not. No. That's too much expended energy as far as I'm concerned. And to me, it makes things low vibrational. And I live off vibes. So
Definitely. So that kind of jumps right into the next question. What is an example of testing in a relationship? And you hit the nail on the head when you said, lying and saying that you lost your job. Similar to what the guy said in the video. But you know what? We kind of covered over the example. So I'm going to jump into the next question, actually. Why do people feel the need to test their partner? Now, what determines that? So in my mind, and everybody has their different opinion on this, but I feel like women, when they test loyalty and everything like that, or they test how romantic their partner is, they're testing to see if their partner can do what they do in the relationship, if they can reciprocate what they're doing in the relationship. So if a woman is really romantic and she's really like about, flowers and candy and celebrating anniversaries and everything like that, she is looking to her partner to be similar in that way. an example of testing in that situation would be she would go the whole day. It could be their anniversary. She can go the whole day not saying anything, secretly burning up inside because he's not saying anything about the anniversary, you know, all these different things. And then at the end of the night, exploding on him. Oh my gosh, this whole day you didn't say happy anniversary. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, and it could be like not even a major anniversary. It could be like the anniversary of our first kiss. Like,
But see, you literally just said that. You literally just said. So this is where this blows my mind. So I'm gonna wait this out so I can have an argument. Who wants to? I don't know any. Like, all right, I don't know how people are. Some people thrive off that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Some people do. They thrive and they like that toxicity. I don't understand why. I never understood why people were like, oh, I like when, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, let's be honest, we're all grown. The makeup is always fun. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all grown. Let's not be stupid. But at the same time, I don't really want to have to do the makeup. I'd rather just be regular and it be what it is. Like to like you said, the examples of testing, that's one. The other test of like, prime example. Girl brings her girlfriend over. I'm going to go to the store. I'll be back in a little while. Leaves the man home with the girl, and the girl's walking around in her booty shorts and a tank top, and the man's, you know, like she's trying to figure out. And then once she come back, she getting the whole play from her girl. Well, what happened? Like, it don't matter who. Like, if I'm with somebody, I don't care who you stick me and y'all in this house with. First of all, she's having enough respect to have her clothes on. 1, 2. If she's in here with me, she knows that I'm not paying her no attention. I'm probably going to be in another room just to make sure that there's no conversation or none of that till she gets back. Or I'm going to be like, why ain't you going with her? Like, don't put me in the shit. Like, I'm big on
like entertaining guests.
Yeah, I don't want the situations. Like, you keep the situations to yourself. Like, because to me, that's just you're bringing on something that doesn't need to be brought, and that, like we said, causes those arguments and all of this. And I'm gonna be fuming if he doesn't say anything. Last time I checked, if you're hungry, you might want to open your mouth and say something. If you have a question, if you have a question, say something, babe. You know it's our anniversary, right? So then next time, because sometimes people do forget we are human. We're not going to remember everything. It's hard. I mean, you know, God forbid you forget your anniversary or something like that. But you know, it's you gotta look at it off of a natural standpoint. We have so many things going on in this world. Sometimes we forget dates. Shit, I can't remember what I did yesterday half the time. So I don't remember everything and every date. I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's you testing me. Then I don't know what to tell you because, you know, I'm 47 years old. I done smoked a lot of weed in my day. I done did some things. I don't remember everything all the time, and I'm not going to. And I apologize if I don't. But at the same time, you know, it's just that median, that gray line, man. That gray line is crazy. I don't know, and I don't know who deals with that gray line like that. But I'm not gonna deal with. Like, to me, I just think that's childish. I think testing people is very childish.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? I get why some people do that. You know, like it was mentioned in the video, they already, you know, feel insecure in their relationship, or they feel like there's something not right. So they, you know, they want to test and see. And though sometimes people don't want their partner to fail the test. When they put it out there, some of them don't want their partner to fail the test.
But you know why that testing is so? But you know why that testing is so important to some people? You ready for this? I'm sorry. Why? You ready, real folk? You ready, real people, grown folk? Testing is big to some of y'all because you never built your foundation on communication. That's where the problem lies. If your communication is a non-factor in your relationship, because people say, oh, well, we communicate, apparently not enough. Because if you communicate enough, that you wouldn't even think about trying to test somebody or test waters like at all, because your communication is like, we talk about everything. If I'm dealing with somebody, we talk about everything, no matter if we don't like it, if we do like it, everything gets talked about. So then when you open that book, it's an open book. It's not I didn't get to that chapter yet. No, it's open already. You could have been checked that chapter.
Yeah, communication is not just deeper, harder. It's not.
That communication is great though.
Let me know where I gotta go. Here's the map.
Faster, harder, faster, harder.
Let's find out. But
twin,
and also communicating. No, you're good. Communicating is also not, hey babe, I'm going to the store or something like that. Like, talking to each other is not communication, And a lot of people get into these relationships and they be like, oh, well, I talk to them every day. But do you communicate with them? Do you talk at him or do you talk with him? You talk at her or do you talk with her?
I do this. I don't do this.
Exactly.
Because if I have to do this, I'll do this. And it's real, like that's what it is. Like, and a lot of people can't deal with that. A lot of people cannot deal, and like a lot of people they can't deal with the truth. So the communication aspect hurts them because they can't deal with truth. Because it brings up bad vibes from before or things that they have gone through already. And that's why these tests come. A lot of these tests are because of your old insecurities, things that you had dealt with in your old relationships that you're like, yeah, the other dude did it, so he'll probably do it. That's where a lot of general statements about men and women come from. Well, the last one did it, so I know you'll do it. Why do I have to do it? Because that dude did it or that female did it. Like, everybody's going to be different. And like I say in my own words, you can't bring your Samsonite into somebody's Louis Vuitton. You can't. That baggage you had prior to has to. So that new nuance can be what it is. Don't set it up where now you have to use these trust things and games and stuff to build your relationship. That's not how you build your relationship.
Absolutely. And listen to this. When it comes to the test of loyalty, it's on both sides. Women test men's loyalty, men test women's loyalty. Like you said, the guy sending his friend over there to his girl and be like, get her a drink, see what she says. Or a woman going the whole mile and sending a whole female she don't even know to go and pretty much hit on her man to see if they end up sleeping together. Or I've seen some men send their own cousins in and be like, yo, go see if you can pop and see what she do. And so the test of loyalty is on both sides.
But then how much respect do you have? Well, what you just said, I just want to interject for you. How much respect do you have for the male or the woman if you're doing that?
Obviously not much.
Like,
obviously not any at all, because it's like this. It's even sillier when you're in a relationship for a long period of time playing these type of games. Because how are you, like you said, how are you with this person for years and years and years and don't know the type of person that they are? So you've been sleeping with the op this whole time, maybe because the cootie good. You get what I'm saying? The dick good. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
So you sleep with the op this whole time, knowing that you don't trust this person, and then when you want to out,
guilty.
Oh my gosh! And then when you want to out, you this is when the testing comes into. So that's why this is so crazy, because I said, why do people feel the need to test their partner? And in that situation with the young lady that posted the anonymous post of whatnot, that test came into play because this guy was probably contemplating marriage to this woman. And I could be reading into it way more than it need to be read into it, because it probably could be a fake thing just to set everybody off. But why would he feel the need to test? Well, they're 3 years in. He probably was contemplating popping the question. But first, let me see if she is the type of woman that I would want to marry, which is crazy to me because you were with her for 3 years and you didn't know if this was the woman you wanted to marry in year one. After year 1, year 2, you get to year 3 and say, hey, I'm gonna propose to her, but I want to see first how she would handle this type of adversity, because my wife would know how to handle this situation if ever this was the case. We don't know what. Sometimes people be having these things in their mind, but they don't think it all the way out. They think that the person gonna pass, they're gonna give them the keys to the house, they're gonna propose to them, they think everything's gonna go boop, 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 boop. But then how well do you know your partner? Because you're planning all of that out in your head, and then she say no, and you like, oh, I didn't expect her to say no. I thought she would say yes.
Now you looking real goofy.
Look, I'm telling you,
real goofy. At the end of what you to set up this whole, you know what this is like? This is like Shaq throwing an alley-oop to Muggsy Bogues. Like, and for all my people that watch basketball, like, why? What was your point? You gotta, because like you said, if you didn't think this out, in your mind has to be the beginning, the middle, and you have to have the end, because the end has to be this conclusion has to be, I did this to get to this point. And if that point is not making sense for the whole thing, you shouldn't have did it in the first place. And that's where I feel like, how they say your mother effing priorities, it was your priorities. You didn't think, like you said, in the first 2 years, you wasn't getting all that information. Like, none of that was going through your head. You waited till the 3rd year and said, yeah, it's about that time. Test time. Let me see. Let me leave her home with my mans in them. Let me see if he can pop. Let me go ahead and spend all my money and see if she gonna give me some of hers. Where did your priorities lie, bro? Like,
yeah.
Like, you should have known that she was a stand-up. I know you 10 toes from the ground from the first 6 months. That's where I'm finding out if you 10 toes. If I can't find that out in them 6 months, it's easy for me to go. And I can say to myself, I have been guilty of waiting for trying to find out if, this is gonna be okay. Things gonna be all right. No. You grow, like you get older and you go, damn, like I shouldn't have did that. Like, you gotta, but it comes with growth. It comes with growth. You don't just, you know what I'm saying? You go through your trials and tribulations to realize what you want and realize how to act and how to act accordingly in a relationship. It's one thing to act, different with people you just dating. It's a whole nother thing when you step into that bond and then say, we building this foundation. I hope you got the shit to lay these bricks, because if you don't, like, we both got to lay these together. We can't do this one person laying one person putting it over there one. It ain't going to function.
Absolutely. So with that, we're going to take a quick pause and we're going to go to the music video of the week. And so far, no excuses. You have been an awesome special guest. We got to do this again. We definitely got to do this again.
Love it.
But we're going to do this and show this young lady some love like this.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, LaShia. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by LaShia, and this is the music video of the week.
Sunshine, come in life. The way you behave is the reason me need you come in life. I've been wanting you the worst way. Knew I had to have you since the first day. Caught up in the moment, now you got me zoning. Want you in the worst way. It feels so right. From the moment we locked eyes, you're everything that me like. So me need you upon my life. Spending quality time with me near ya. It feels so right with me, but it feel ya. Really, I feel just like a blessing. Lips touch me, love, when you show affection. I got a thing for you. When touching on my body, you're the only one that I could see in my life. I love that you know me inside and out. When shit hit the fans, you hold me down. The way you make me feel when you're around. The way I feel when you're around. Me gotta sing for you. Me know me gotta sing for you. So the way I feel about you, gotta sing for you. I gotta sing, a thing for you. I gotta sing a thing for you. It feels so right whenever I'm near you. It feels so right whenever I'm near you. I gotta sing a thing for you. I gotta sing a thing for you. It feels so right whenever I'm near you. It feels so right whenever I'm near you.
Oh, is anybody? Where's the competition? March 30th?
The performance battle league.
Ms. Love, I'll be there. Bring me some competition, Fire.
Get your tickets today.
The Performance Battle League, Philly, March 30th. The battle is on.
Anybody out here trying to tell you that whole life insurance is the best way to build wealth is a liar and a salesman, period. We know this because the vast majority of millionaires have their money in IRAs, 401ks, and their taxable investment accounts. Whole life insurance ain't one of the categories on there. I was a financial advisor in New York City. I invested over $140 million. I can tell you for a fact the majority of their money is in the market and not in life insurance. I can also tell you this, that life insurance actually pays your financial advisor the biggest in commissions. So if they want to make the most money, they'll sell you a whole life insurance policy. They're not going to tell you about index funds. They're not going to tell you about holistic planning. If you're really interested in building wealth, start with your 401k. You get a match, start with your IRA, and move up from there.
Go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Shout out to Ms. Love with King for You.
That's a bop. I was over here. I was over here getting my old school on for a minute. Yeah, that was okay. I ain't mad at you.
Shout out to Ms. Love. She always shows me love on the gram. She has her battle with Miss Olivia Bird.
I thought that's who that was. I was looking at the picture like, is that Olivia? Maybe I'm gonna go see this thing, man, because Olivia gets busy. She gets busy. Shout out to Olivia. Yeah. She gets busy, so I definitely, I might want to see that battle. That might be a.
Listen, the Performance Battle League has their battle March 30th. It's not the only one of the year. They have several battles throughout the year, but they have one March 30th, which is a Saturday, here in Philly, 20th and Market Streets at the 10 Hands Gym. Oh my gosh, why can't I always have a problem? I think it was 1 Hand Gym. 20th and Market, y'all. 20th and Market. Y'all can rewind it, replay it. Y'all can see the information. And also the flyers. Follow the Performance Battle League and Ms. Love right on Instagram. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. A lot of battles going on, a lot of things taking place. Women's History Month is a lot of women going head to head. A lot of women going head to head. So Ms. Love versus Olivia Bird. I can't wait. I cannot wait, y'all. So real quick, before we jump back into the conversation, no excuses beyond mine. I'm going to jump to the comments because people were going off in the comments. So we're going to definitely hit that up. We have Ms. Yellow Cakes. What's up? Thank you for joining Think Different TV. First time. We also, Trevo is showing Miss Yellow Cakes some love, as always. Trevo LaFire always be on it. He be on it, man. He said, Hit It and Quit is now airing on Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by our news game show, Tdtv Play or Pass, #pop. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me see. He said special guest, Mike's Movie Corner and more. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. What's up, family? Let me see who else we got in the. Oh, Miss Yellow Cake said that's the homie.
Shout out to my shooter. Cakes was good. Errol was good.
Tropical Skin, Maria. Happy Monday evening, everyone. What's up, Maria? I am Young P is in the building. What's up? He says, see, somebody knows your music and you wanted to quit. You need to turn in your damn whistle. Okay, Young P. He's waiting for me to drop my second album. That's what he always getting on my case.
I'm not saying that. I'm gonna sit right over here and shut up. I'm gonna sit right over here and shut up because I'm not gonna go there with you on this live. I'm not.
Hollywood, Sean Hendricks, what's up? He said, what's going on? Let me see who else we got in the building. Everybody's just going off in these comments, man. Let me see. Sheesh. He said, I am Young P said, he said it right. Why are you testing what we in school? Chivalafahar said people better stop testing the courthouse full of people who passed and failed waiting to be seen. Wow. I am Young P said, oh, she gone cause Chivalafahar said she at the Trapper house down the street. Oh, it's Trapper down the street house. Sheesh. Karen Bear said, if you got to test each other in your relationship, y'all don't have trust, which is number one in a good relationship. Testing is a no. Just stop. Just stop. Tropical Skin said, I never played testing. My partner's not needed. All right. Taylor's Trinkets by Shauna Greenwich says, totally agree with Kara. What's up, Taylor? Trinkets by Shauna Greenwich, new viewer of Think Different TV. I welcome you.
Earth in the building. I see you.
Yeah. Let me see. Tropical Skin said, if you need or want to say something, just do it. Absolutely. Communication. Communication. Sheesh. I mean, he said, man, testing starts in the beginning before y'all get serious. And it will be a lot of tests. It will be a lot of tests. They kind of show you this is not somebody I want to, be with for a long time. But how many times have we ignored those red flags? It'd be red flag, and you be colorblind. I'm colorblind, kid. Anybody that's a millennial will know what I'm talking about. Some people don't know what I'm talking about. It's funny just saying that, and then people just look at you like, what? I don't get it. I'm like, oh my gosh, never mind. Those Saturday mornings were bomb. People like I heard said, my fault. It's a lot of comments rolling. I get lost sometimes. He said, testing gonna have you sitting in an insane asylum. Yes. Insecurities. Triva said they got dirty spirits. That's why they got to test shit real, recognize real, no test needed. Anything other than that will fold. And he said people love toxic shit, and basically the kids from the other class living amongst us. Everybody is pretty much done. He said, don't test me. I'm a Capricorn. I'll throw the game and get traded to the Celtics.
So I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach. Get his LeBron on real quick.
I mean, I can't say it's childish because sometimes you gotta test people. Okay, so there are times when this is, acceptable, I guess. The comments are rolling in. IMP said, if I've been with a woman for 5 years, I think you deserve a ring. 3 too early for a ring. I say 5 max. Sheesh. Sheesh. 5 years with somebody before you say, I want to marry you? You need that much time? I guess. Vixen Gang University in the building. Hey everyone, what's up, Vixen Gang? If I'm correct, I'm thinking that is Trizzy the Mouth and Boss Soy. Boss Soy is also one of the competitors in the Performance Battle League. Tropical Skin said the ring is not a thing about the amount of years you've been together. It's about how well you've been communicating, getting along, and knowing, loving, and supporting each other. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and Vixen Gang University said this song is playing in the Metaflix Network. Metaflix Network is a video game. Follow IG. Is kind of like the style of GTA. So go ahead and definitely show them love, follow them, Metaflix Network. Like I said, it's some things in the works. I'm just telling you, Tropical Skin said love that song. Kara says she's got a beautiful voice. And then she will say, you're the male rep for these subjects. He represented us very well as a party. Young P said, Maria, that's why I said 5 years max, because in 5 years, you know everything about that person. Y'all done went through all the phases of learning and communicating with each other. My dad is in the building. What's up, Dad? Young P said the video was hard. See true what she knows about that field. March 30th, get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets. Tropical Sin said 5 years is too long. So if those 5 years you still don't feel sure what, you're gonna break up and have wasted 5 years of your life. See, and that's my whole thing about it. So that runs through all the comments. I'm actually going to touch on another question before, because I want to hold up no excuses. I don't want to hold them up.
Listen,
I love having you on here. I don't want to hold you up. I don't want to take
not
too much time away from you, my brother. I'm just so happy that you're on. Just to recap, y'all, the World Is Yours radio show on Instagram. Make sure you go ahead and follow. This is Mr. Tdtv himself. You got to do it, because I don't think I do it justice. Mr. No excuses, man. You got to do it. You got to do it one time for your mind. Just reintroduce yourself to people that are coming in now. I'm going to give you the floor. There you go.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's been in here. I appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody supporting LaShia and what she's doing here. Again, my name is No Excuses, otherwise known as Mr. Tdtv. I have my own show, The World Is Yours, which is on every Thursday night at 9 p.m. on Facebook Live. If you're looking to have your music played and be able to have a new platform to just, be able to network with other people that are doing the same thing as you, please make sure you go on and check me out. I've been on for the last 6 years. My show has seen the likes of everybody from Maya, Patti LaBelle, Math Hoffa, Cisco, Bow Wow, Chicago Black Ink, many Hell's Kitchen chefs, because I like the show. A lot of people have just been on the show, man, to show love, show appreciation. And I just always want to give back to the culture. That's what I do it for. I don't charge nobody to get their music played. I just want you. The most charging I do is ask you to make a video promo for the show. And that's it. And just be able to support the show, because shows like this is what we need out, man. All of this music that's in the underground needs to be above ground, because it's the sound. For real, understand that. So I want y'all to make sure that y'all continue to support us. Continue. Just because it's Monday don't mean that's when you got to post and put us up there. Put us up every other day when you just not doing nothing and you on your joint. Like, let me just post them to let people know where to come on Mondays, where to come on Tuesdays, where to come on Thursdays. We trying to take over y'all whole week so y'all have something to do every day. So that's what The World Is Yours is built on, opportunity for artists and also for entrepreneurs, whether you sell shirts, whether you make hats, whether you got businesses, whatever. I put it to the forefront to let people be able to shine, and we do it the right way, man. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my old squad, everybody that's come in. that's also watches me as well. I appreciate you coming in here and start coming in here to watch LaShia, man, because this is what she do, man. She 100 shows and it's 101. So, let's make history. Let's keep it moving.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it grooving. I got 2 more questions and then we out for the night. What are the advantages or disadvantages to testing your partner? So, and then back to my point before we even move on with this question. Like I said, the test of loyalty goes on both sides. But I think the only time a test of financial stuff, see, men are already in a constant test of financials. Like, can I afford? Can I afford? Can I afford? Can I provide? Can I provide? Can I provide? Right? And it's rare that a woman is put into that position when it comes to a relationship between a woman and a man. Right? So when it comes to the testing of the financial stuff, it's always like done from the man to the woman, because the woman is already, that's like without question, that's like without her actually testing. Now she might say, now people that take it a step further, women might be like, well, can he afford to get me this bag? I'm gonna say I want this bag and see if he can go buy it for me, right? But that's a always constant thing. It's very rare that a man would say, you know what, let me just say I lost my job and see if she is able to pick up the slack. Because there's an interesting story. Actually, there was a coach, Coach Sheesh. He shared his story, and Coach Avery, I think that's his name, and he played basketball back in the day. And he said that when times got rough, his wife stepped up. She was a RN, and she paid all the bills. And he said, it was a blow to his manhood, but it felt good. It was a blow to his manhood, but it was also felt good to him to know that he had a woman that had his back. Now, before he had his downfall, however, they were already married. So that's like, you take those vows, it's kind of like, and I think it's silly when you take those vows and then you don't take them seriously. When you're not married and you're just in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship and this happens, some people do see it as an out because there's no paper that will hold me to you. We don't have to go through the whole divorce proceedings, everything. I could just leave and cut my losses. And if you don't have kids, definitely they see it as an out. So, and that could just be just a test of life, just a regular test of life, that something happens because he had got hurt and he could not play. So that's pretty much all he knew. And he said it used to be times I would go to visit her at her job and she would give me like $4 to go get something to eat, back when, you could get a meal for $4. We talk about like the 80s.
We ain't going to hate on that foe for foe. You know what I'm saying?
No, we talk about the 80s where you can
you could actually get a whole meal.
Real meal for $4. And he said, I used to go down to this place and it actually came to like $4.68 because I didn't account for the sweet tea. And he shouted out the restaurant that let him slide on the tea, and let him just pay the $4. But it's just stuff like that. And I feel it's a person to person type of thing. Some people can deal with adversity really well. By nature, I am a problem solver. I'm not about you keep telling me what the problem is with no hopes of even solving the problem. If you keep telling me you hate your job, that's every conversation. What's my solution? Look for a different job. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop complaining about it and do something about it. That's how I am about it. And it may come off as crass to a lot of people because people be like, well, I'm just trying to tell you what my struggle. Listen, if every conversation we have, you eventually talk about how you hate your job, I'm going to look at you like you crazy, because it's something that's keeping you in that job, just like relationships. You keep talking about how much you can't stand that he can't pay for this, can't pay for that, can't pay for that, pay for that, but you still with that person. And after a while, it's like, are you being loyal or are you being foolish? You know, like you gotta eventually cut your losses if that's every time you talk around, you turn around, you talking bad about this person. Something gotta give, because it doesn't do him any good you being in a relationship with him and talking about him behind his back. He gonna look like a fool too. So, what are the advantages or disadvantages to testing your partner? The advantages, you eventually see the person for who they are. If you had those blinders on all that time and they fail the test, you now see that that person is not the person for you. Now you have a chance to get out of the relationship. Sometimes it happens early, sometimes it happens late, but at least it happens. And Maya Angelou said it best: when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. So if you test them, they fail the test, and you cut your losses, that should be it. If you test them, they fail the test, and you stay with them, you're a fool. You get what I'm saying? But the advantages definitely are that you get to see who the person is for who they are, even with taking the blinders off. Another advantage is that that person get to see you who you are. They get to see the person that because they gonna look at you like you crazy if they pass the test, and then you're like, I was just testing you, and this, oh, you like testing people. This what we doing? So that could be an advantage for them, but a big disadvantage for you. Going into the disadvantages. Disadvantage of testing someone is that you waste time, you waste energy, you waste effort, sometimes you waste money doing it. Especially if you pay somebody to go and try to seduce your partner, you then wasted money. Yeah, it's just a lot of disadvantages, and they outweigh the advantages of testing your partner. So that's what I have to say about it. No excuses. You have the floor.
Loss. I don't think there's any advantage at all. I think this is loss. Any way you look at it, it's a loss. You're setting yourself up for failure, and at the end of the day, um, getting into something like that where you're placing yourself in a predicament where you're saying, well, I'm hoping that this is going to give me a better light on the situation. Life is going to give you the light you need in the first place. Life is going, don't nothing hit harder than life, and it's going to happen regardless if you wanted to or not. Now, how your partner helps you pick up the pieces will help you to understand exactly what you're looking for, what you need to test for. Like who needs Professor Ogilvy? Like, what are we doing? Like stop being stupid. Like you have a way to, if you're communicating, if you're being truthful with your partner, if you're talking, if you're learning the love language, because their actions are going to help you to understand what's going on and how they're going to react in situations. So for you to do all this testing and stuff, like I said, I did all my testing in school and college. I don't need you to put me in no test. I'm okay. We're all right. We're grown. But if you feel the need, then there's always like you said, there's always an easy exit. Like, exit stage left. Like like I said, I can say that I've been guilty of passing past the red flags because I thought it would be something. How when you pray and you hope that things get better and things will be what they are, but I wasn't throwing out tests. It was just life testing. And when life tests, you see the real in people, and you're going to see how they going to react, how they going to move, how they going to show you they love, or they not going to show you they love. And that's when you make those decisions. Sometimes it's longer, and it sucks that it's longer than you expected because now you done wasted all that time. But that's the biggest thing. And I've learned growing and getting older, there's nothing worse in the world than wasted time. because you can't get nothing back. You can spend all the money in the world, you cannot get time back. And at that point, it's like, damn, now what? So you gotta keep your head on the swivel and know what's going on. And the communication, as long as it's correct, man, you ain't gotta worry about nothing else. That's the biggest thing. Your communication helps to build your trust. Your trust helps to build your loyalty, and your loyalty helps to build your love.
Absolutely. Ooh, put that on a t-shirt.
Listen, I ain't talking flash. Y'all listening slow, you heard?
Real quick shout out.
Not for ordinary girls. Shout out Leicester, London.
Triple her said shout out to her. She understood the team aspect. She got his back the way he got hers. I respect that. Talking about the Avery wife. My dad said she love your topics. Thank you, Dad. Triple said Pops, she did her thing with this topic, hitting heavy. My dad said always interesting. Jacqueline Love is in the building. She's showing love. Welcome to Think Different TV. First timer, show her love. And my dad said, true that. Life is going to test you, but God will not give you more than you can handle. Absolutely. Amen. Absolutely, Dad. Absolutely. So that takes us into our final question, which is the topic of today's show. Is it necessary? Is testing a necessary thing to do in relationships? And you hit the nail right on the head. You said, life is going to test you. So why do we, what was it Medea? Medea said, she's like, you already going to get troubles and all that stuff. Why would you take and put troubles and drama on top of the troubles you already fixing to have in life, just in life, that's already designed to be a part of your life? Why are you trying to add on top of that? And I take from that, why be in a relationship with someone knowing that there's going to be a lot of tests in life, including, death of loved ones, raising children in this crazy world, job adversities. We all learned that with the pandemic, not always having what you need. These are all things that are just natural life tests with us. And, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to do of your own wishing, because listen, at the end of the day, like you said, it's going to fall by the wayside. That is going to be wasted time. And you don't want that. You don't want that. So I'm a big fan of, you get in a relationship with someone. Well, now I am a big fan of, because when you're young, you're just living life. But from those life experiences, you shape and craft what you want your life to be from here on out. If you ain't figured it out by 30, I don't know what to tell you. But I definitely figured out.
Some of us were still lost. I was lost. I was in 30 still young, dumb, and full of cum. It was different. I was still 30 and still trying to figure out what it was. You still go through your movements. You know what I think it is? It's more of you said it, the pandemic. The pandemic taught a lot of us how to love and communicate, because you had no choice. Either you were stuck in there with the person and got tired of them, or you stuck with them, you still was tired of them, but the communication got better. The love got better. And it was because I'm with this person all the time, whereas I'm not with them all the time. See, so it's definitely it's like 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. But it's how are you going to take what you have learned and then put it together to not have to worry about, okay, damn, I lost my job, but I know we good. She knows I'm still going to provide. She knows I'm still going to make it anyway, regardless what happens. And she's still going to be taken care of. If she already has this in her mind prior to any of this going on, there's no test that need to be involved. Test for what? She's just like, I know my man's got this. And if he doesn't, I do. Same way, vice versa. If she loses her job, babe, I didn't know this was gonna happen. You know what? Don't worry about it. We gonna get by. We gonna get by. And that's because you set up that communication and that foundation. Without that foundation, it is what it is. So,
Exactly.
take it how you want it, but I'm a big no. This is a big no for me. So if you're
It's
gonna
not
test me and
necessary.
you're thinking about dating, no excuses. No, hell no. You test me, it's gonna be a quick way for me to tell you where to go, real fast.
And just like that, he told all of you out there that he is single and ready to mingle. So
I ain't say all that. I'm just letting y'all know.
if you're looking to date,
If you're
no
looking at,
excuses. I will be posting his number at the bottom of the screen.
Wow, she done put me on the stall for a good time. Dial 555. No. I'm just saying. In general, if you're dating me, testing me, I'm a Scorpio. How my man say it?
Oh man,
we a different type being. You're welcome.
Y'all will listen. Y'all will be like this. As soon as somebody be testing y'all be like,
No, we not. It's not even that. I'm gonna tell y'all something about a Scorpio, and I know the Scorpios in there. Like, yeah, you about to tell it. No, I ain't gonna put us all out there, but I'm gonna put us like this. Scorpios are cerebral beings, meaning that we are overthinking all the time. So anything that you're doing, we're already trying to be 3 steps ahead of what you're trying to do. We've already set up. We've already realized. We're on that road. So then when it gets to that point, we're not as hurt as we would have been. So then when it comes to the time of cutting you off, we don't care anymore. It's a difference. Just saying. So
don't play chess. Don't play chess with a Scorpio.
Nah,
they're gonna beat you every time.
Yeah, you better all playing Connect 4. That's your best bet. Just saying.
Yo, so let's wrap it up. Final thoughts with LaShia and no excuses. So final thoughts on the topic. I'm going to leave the floor to you, my guy. Share your final thought, and then once again tell everybody how they can find you and all that great stuff.
Don't test nobody. Sit your stupid behind down somewhere, act like you got some sense, and enjoy your relationship. You are not promised tomorrow. So live for today and understand that if you have somebody that's good for you and that loves you and that's there for you, don't take it for granted. We take each other for granted all times, friends, family, all of that. And then when they gone, you sitting there talking about, well, I wish I would have. No, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth and know the people around you worth and know how you want to have them in your life and make your life better for the, you know what I'm saying, for the long haul. As far as everything else, y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. Tdtv, otherwise known as No Excuses. You can find me every Thursday night, 9 p.m. on The World Is Yours on Facebook Live. If you want to find me on Instagram, all you got to put is DA_world_. I come right up. And you can DM me if you have music you want to send to me. Please send your MP3s, not your link, your MP3 to noexcuses158@gmail.com. I will respond and I will play your music. I love to get all new music, so I'm always playing. And once I play your music in there, you have become a part of the world and the family that's inside of that world. So make sure that you send it to me. And I leave y'all with this, my quote. Excellence was a setback. Dominance is imminent. The only person that's going to stop you from doing what you're doing is the person you're looking at in the mirror. If you're going to let them stop you, I don't know what to tell you, but I guess people are testing you and you don't know how to get out that test, but you know what it is.
Again. There I go again. Absolutely. I was listening, grooving, and then I just was like, I was about to jump right in. The mute button is not my friend tonight.
Not at all. She was like, there we go.
So, final thought, you are absolutely right. No excuses. Don't do it. Don't test nobody. Just be in your relationship. Just enjoy the person that you're with. And be honest and upfront and open and not just communicating, but just if there's something that bothers you, say it up front. You know, when you have that initial first date, we're too grown now. It's 2024. It's 2024. Stop trying to impress people. You know, be yourself. And if that's not oppressive enough for them, you just gotta let them go. All
If you
right.
don't like the Cheesecake Factory,
This is
I'm
my
dropping
final
y'all.
thought, sir.
I'm
This is
sorry.
my final thought. Did I
I was just
interrupt
saying.
you?
I was just saying
Your
about the
final thought.
Cheesecake Factory. I'm
This
dropping
is
y'all.
what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm done. I can't take this no more. I quit. No, but definitely listen. If, like I said, you made me lose my train of thought. Gosh darn it! No excuses.
Well, it's different then.
So I'm going to anchor it like this. It's not necessary. Don't do it. Just like you shouldn't do drugs. Just like you shouldn't do other stuff that's really bad for you. All right. Listen, what you do is what you do. But I'm saying I'm advising strongly against it. No, I'm not a therapist. No, I am not a doctor. No, I'm not any of those things. So it really don't matter what I say, because you're going to do what you want to do with your life. But I'm just saying, from a person who has been tested in a relationship and it didn't feel too good, don't do it, because it's going to make the person feel like I need to run as fast as I can. You cannot catch me. I'm about to be with this man. But that pretty much wraps up another episode of Think Different TV. I want to thank No Excuses from the World Is Yours radio show every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He also has a show called, what is it called again? Say it again.
You asked for it Tuesday
you
night.
Asked for it. You asked for it podcast on Tuesday nights. You asked for it. You got it. He is there. All right. Make sure you send in your music MP3 form. Not no other crazy form. MP3. I definitely heard that, you know.
Because now people be like, yeah, check my music out.
Fancy, if you want to get real fancy and you want to send it through, because I use WeTransfer. WeTransfer is amazing. No matter how big your file is, you can send it to somebody via email. So they need to sponsor me because I use them a lot. But definitely send your emails to No Excuses. Like he said, he'll answer. Follow him on IG at _DA_world. Y'all know how to spell world. I don't know what to tell you. Underscore is IZ _ yours. YOURZ _radio _show. If you didn't catch it the first time, rewind this, watch the replay, and play it at this moment in time. You would get it. This at the mark of 1:30:05. You get all the information. So once again, my brother, I want to thank you for being part of the show. And definitely we got to do this again. They already saying they want you back. They already saying they want you back.
I thank all of y'all. Thank you. I had fun, and you know we got to do this in reverse because I'm not going to bless Think Different, and you're not going to come bless the world.
Whenever you need me,
it's definitely going to be. It's
definitely
my mouth.
I definitely will be there. I definitely will be there. I won't interrupt you like how you interrupt me. You know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! All right.
So guys, that was the final thoughts. That is the end of this session, and we're going to close it out. So I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. Remember, Think Different TV. Well, first of all, let me rewind. Let's rewind that real quick, because I got to do this right. I can't do this wrong. Honey, because I've been doing this too long to do it wrong. All right. So remember, in my opinion, I'm pulling up twice in a week, y'all. In my opinion, but I Think Different TV's LaShia is on It's Yours Radio. Shout out to the hosts of my bros, Donnie O and Beck. It's Yours Radio is every Sunday between 4 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland. Or you can listen in on www.live975.com. You're here right now. Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. Shout out to Euphoria Water, the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, detoxifying, hydrogen-rich, antioxidant, alkalized. You can follow Euphoria Water on IG at Euphoria Water right there. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and you want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, you could definitely contact Captain at 267-707-8279. Make sure that you tune in April 2nd. We dropping Think Different TV's Play or Pass, the newest game show to hit the Think Different TV network. And it's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time following the Hit It and Quit It, which are now airing Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whew, it's a lot that I got to say, y'all. I'm trying to close this joint out. Listen, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Make sure you share the love by sharing the live. Shout out to Invitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. And I'm trying to think what else I need to put up there before I close this out. Well, I think that's it. I'm pretty much talked out. I'm sure No Excuses is talked out. And we love you guys, and we're going to rock out. All right, here we go.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I